How's it going? Well, as you might have guessed, we moved again. This time to an even smaller house. It was pretty minimalist. That's my dad. He's a detective. Or a secret agent. It depends on the case. That's my mom, Cassandra Pootysims. She's a goth. She was the sole heir to the goth fortune. Kinda helps explain how we can move all the time, huh? And that's me, Eliza Pootysims. I go to a girls' school on the hill. It's cool, but you have to wear a stupid uniform. Well, my dad was going to have an alien baby soon. It's a long story and I really don't want to tell it again. He was abducted by aliens, if you must know. They do things weird in space and he had an alien's baby. So anyway, I got a baby brother. Gomez Pootysims. Dad named him after some TV show he liked. Dad always made goofy faces at him. I had a brother who never shut up. Mom was always there for me to talk to. I asked her if I could get my hair cut and she said sure, maybe I'll cut mine too. We laughed at each other. Mom, I said, did you get turned into a vampire? When Count's child bit you, you didn't die. And then when you turned red, she cut me off. I don't know what happened. I have all these strange new powers. They seem endless. I have to be careful, I suppose. Mom, do you want to drink blood? No, she said, smiling. That's one thing I don't want at all.
Can you hear me? Do you feel me? You are gone, my Count. My dear Count Stroud. Your master is no more. His powers lie bound to the darkness. I remember you. I remember the deal you signed. And the price you paid. Silly, foolish old man. I would have offered you a better price for your loyalty, for your servitude, for your soul. But I cannot offer you anything now. But I will offer you my gratitude. I am forever in your debt, dear Count. You have allowed me a chance. A glorious chance. Your master was the demon Hetern. His power had been stripped from him, by what I do not know yet. It will be a formidable opponent. And yet his power waits for someone to claim it. I, the Countessa Vatore, a demon of the keys, will become twice as powerful as all could ever dream. More powerful than all the demons in the keys of Solomon. All will worship me and despair. And so it begins. Thank you, pitiful demon. I have your powers to add to my own. Now for the next phase.
The next day we went to class. It was pretty much like you'd expect. Like I said, free-based education is so weird. I was still working on the vampire legend and Jane was reading the Keys of Solomon. I told her my mom said not to read that crap, it'll rot your mind. Janie laughed. You should see all the stuff in there, she said. It's a big book of spells. It's from like the 14th century. There are only 2 known copies. It's fascinating. I smiled. She did get quite inquisitive when it struck her fancy. We all went to the locker rooms to get ready for swim class. The girls were talking. One of them said a girl from another world was missing. What other world? You know, The Sims 2 and 3. Her dad knew someone who knew how to hack the games. Several girls were missing, And boys too. Janie and me went in the restroom. Yeah, girls do that. So anyway, Janie said that it was weird kids were missing. After all, we had been snatched by a vampire to sacrifice us to his demon master. I laughed and said I remember. She said we should take over the case, and who was I to say no? After all, I am a detective. So with my Watson I set off to solve the case. We started with talking to all the girls in the dorm. Had they heard anything about girls and boys going missing? One said she had read something on it in the gallery online. It was just an update, and nobody read the update. We laughed. Another girl said her mom had heard that some girl was missing too. Another girl said she had taken a vacation to Sims 3 once. It was really cool. You could ride around in your car there. We said wow. The Sims 4 needs a lot of work, said Janie. And with that we talked and spilled some more tea and killed the afternoon. And that's all you need to know. As the sun was creeping down, a young girl was digging for treasures. Her name was Greta, and she was finishing up her adventure for the day. She turned to walk home when the streetlights came on.
Now, little soul, you will be of use to me. I need one more to complete the spell, to bind all the keys of Solomon to me. Come with me now. You're going home. We're all going home. Soon my sacrifice will be received, and the time of Vatore will arrive. Come with me, little one, you will serve me well.
I decided to do some research of my own. I downloaded the EA app and got Sims 2 and 3. I searched at gallery for missing kids. It looked like it had just been happening lately. Like recently. Too recently. No one was reported missing from our world yet, but I began to wonder if that was done purposefully. Mom came in and asked what I was doing. I said I was looking into the missing kids. What missing kids? Oh, you know, a bunch of kids went missing in, Sims 3 and 4. She smiled. So you had to get them to check? It seemed like a good idea, don't you think so? So have you found anything interesting yet? I had not. It could be anything, I said. It just seems so timely, like I mean right now. You know what I mean? She did. I think differently now, little one, Mom said. I have been changed. Anything is possible now,